trying Steph's famous stir-fry recipe, but using what I have. So I'm taking some chicken thighs and I'm cutting all the little fatty pieces off that I don't like, and I'm tenderizing the chicken with some baking powder. She said to add some in there, so that's what I did. I did eyeball this, but she does have like the measurements up. I'm adding some onion powder to mine, some black pepper, some garlic powder, and she said to add some oyster sauce, so I'm adding some. I did eyeball this part, and then I'm giving it a good mix. And after that was done, it was time to start cutting up my zucchini. And after I was done cutting up the zucchini, I got my carrots and I cut the ends off, and I made sure to peel off the outside. So now I'm cutting up my carrots and putting them into the bowl I have over there. And I realized I wanted a little bit more carrots, so I'm also doing the same thing to this one and putting that in the bowl as well. So this is her marinade recipe. So I'm putting my chicken broth in there. I'm putting the white wine measurement she told me to put in there, and I'm putting the oyster sauce as well. And then I added some soy sauce. I had no dark soy sauce. She said it was for color, so I figured it was fine. And then I added my sugar in there. And I also added a little bit of black pepper. She said you could do white or dark black pepper, so I decided I wanted to do the dark. So I'm also making the cornstarch paste she told me to do, which is a tablespoon of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of water, and giving that a good mix. And I'm putting both of these to the side for later. So I'm putting some oil in my pan. Then I'm showing you guys me adding half a cup of water there because I forgot to add that earlier. She cut up some garlic and put it in her pan, but I wanted to use minced garlic. And I added some onions in there because I felt like I wanted some as well. Now I'm adding my chicken to my pan. It was marinating for a while I was cutting up the veggies. And then here's me flipping it over. And then after I'm done flipping it over, I'm going to put the lid on top of it so it can cook a little bit more. Here's me checking up on it again. It needed to cook a little bit longer, so I let it. And then it was finally done, so now it's time to cut it up. In Steph's video, she already cut up her meat before she put it in the pan, but I like doing this to make sure the meat is really cooked. So I just pop it back in the pan. Here's me doing so. And I'm also giving it a little bit more time as well. Part 2 is up on my page.